Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to my Spring 2020 box office predictions. So, on my last video, where I talked about the delays of A Quiet Place 2, Mulan, No Time to Die, Fast and Furious 9, I said at the end of the video that I was going to be putting my box office prediction video series under indefinite hiatus, which I will do, but only after I complete my prediction videos for the three movies you see here: Bloodshot, The Hunt, and I Still Believe. Once I'm done with these, that's it. There's going to be no more prediction videos for the foreseeable future, and there will also be no recaps for both the months of March and April. Those have been canceled as well. So, yeah, it's sad, but it's my only option. So let's get started with these. So first up on the list, we got Vin Diesel's Bloodshot. So as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons for, Bloodshot. So yeah, let's get to it. Pros. Our main star here, Vin Diesel, is very recognizable. I mean, for the better part of 2 decades, he's been the face of the Fast and Furious franchise. Even though the last movie, Hobbs and Shaw, didn't have him because Vin Diesel and The Rock had this feud, a pretty petty feud if you ask me, but apparently they patched things up like sometime last year. But yeah, I mean, but still, when people think of Fast and Furious, the first name that's gonna come to mind is Vin Diesel. And besides Fast and Furious, he has several other successful series. He has the Triple X series, the Riddick series, and he's also in the MCU as Groot. So, Vin Diesel, I mean, when it comes to movies where he's not in a car or voicing a tree, its record's kind of spotty, and we'll get to that when we get to the cons. But still, he's very recognizable. So his presence could bring in some fans. At least that's what I think. So yeah, that's pro number one is the star here, Vin Diesel. All right, pro number two. Uh, this is going to be the first action movie in quite some time. There hasn't been anything action orientated since, I don't know, Birds of Prey. Yeah, but Birds of Prey did terrible. So that has been like a real blockbuster action movie since Bad Boys for Life, which coincidentally enough, both Bad Boys for Life and Bloodshot are being released by Sony. So there's that. So yeah, I think action movie fans might check this out maybe. So that's pro number two. Pro number three is that technically this is a superhero movie based off of a character that not a whole lot of people have heard about. I barely knew this character existed until I saw the first trailer. But I guess maybe some diehard fans of Bloodshot will show up to support it. I don't know. That's hard to answer. It's hard to say. But I mean, that's also a pro, sorta? Yeah? I don't know. So, I think. Oh, but yeah, that's about it with the pros. Cons. Vin Diesel's track record is not the greatest when he's not behind the wheel of a car or when he's not voicing a talking tree. Yeah, let's look at his track record since he is the main star here, really the only star of the movie. Vin Diesel, what a name. Yeah, let's go to his career, acting credits. Yeah. Uh, it's triple X. Like the first Triple X movie did really well. The sequel, which didn't have him, did awful. But the third one kind of did. It did domestically, but did pretty well overseas. So there was that. But he's had some bombs, man. Anyone remember The Last Witch Hunter? I do. It was a terrible movie. I remember seeing it. I don't know why I saw it, but I just did. There was that. Let's see. It's Babylon AD. Anyone remember that? The Pacifier. I mean, like, Like comparing the pacifier to Bloodshot is just laughable. Like, why would I even do that? Uh, and even like his Riddick series, although it has fans, it's not exactly super popular. I mean, look at this: Pitch Black, 39 million. Chronicles of Riddick, 57 million. But the problem with that is that the movie was way more expensive. It wasn't until like Vin came back to the Fast and Furious movies because after the first one he left. Too Fast, Too Furious and Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift didn't have him. He came back to the series with the fourth movie, and then the fifth and the sixth, and then Universal decided to release another Riddick movie. And although because it did better than the last one because it was less expensive, still didn't do great. So yeah, when Vin Diesel's not a part of the Fast and Furious movies or even the Marvel movies, his track record's very spotty. It's not the greatest. So that's con number one, is his overall track record. Con number two, I highly doubt too many people even know who Bloodshot is. I didn't know who he was. He's not the character is not mainstream at all. So I can't imagine too many audiences are going to be like, yeah, Bloodshot. No, they're going to be like, what the heck is a Bloodshot? What? Who? What? Why? Like, what is this? That's what I think many audiences are going to say when it comes to Bloodshot. So that's con number two. Con number three is, the reviews aren't great. Granted, there have been plenty of movies in history that have had bad reviews but good box office, so who knows when it comes to that. But still, bad reviews, not too great. But I think audience reviews will be a bit better. It'll be a bit kinder towards this movie. Trying to see what else. I guess the fourth con obvious, coronavirus. With all these movies getting delayed, I mean, this movie really it can only have just a few days in theaters before potentially all theaters get shut down in the U.S. That's what I think they're gonna do. I can't imagine they're gonna stay open during this pandemic. So yeah, Bloodshot. Yeah, it's not gonna. It's not. I can't imagine it's gonna last too long. Maybe it'll do better on streaming. I bet a whole lot of movies are gonna do really well on streaming in the next few months. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so overall opening weekend, I'm going to say 10 million, maybe. That's up in the air. I'm gonna say 10 million. About on par with Last Witch Hunter, and its overall gross will probably be like, who knows, 20, 30, somewhere in that range, maybe even less than that, but who knows. So that's Bloodshot. Next up, we got to do The Hunt, Then I Still Believe, and then that'll be it for my prediction videos. So, yeah. So, like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, share, the drill. You want to check out some of my past prediction videos. I got my winter 2020 playlist, holiday 2019 playlist, summer, fall, all those from last year. And I, of course, I have like the few from spring 2020. You can check those out. You can also check out some of my past recap videos. Majority of them were from last year. And like the two from this year, January and February. So you can go check out those. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out.